Hey guys, this is an unusual video for you, well for me too. I'm actually at my main field, my home field, where I basically started playing airsoft. I'm at Hollywood Sports Center in Bellflower, California. I'm on the map, Cajun Terrace, so if you actually know this field, know the place, you'll know where I am. Big thanks to HSP for letting me film on the field. I got this a while back. Thank you to UAC Alvin and Impact Force for sending this to me to test. From my understanding, this is it's a Hopup system, and I am always curious to try out new Hopup systems. I've literally tried every Hopup system on the market for the Hi-Capa. So, but the thing is, the test we're going to do today is no way like a fair test, a good test in my books. Realistically speaking, if you were to do a very good solid test on how the thing works, improvement in terms of accuracy, range, and that kind of stuff, you would have a vice grip, like probably do it indoors so there's no weather. I'm outside right now, it's pretty windy. Make sure the temperature is controlled. I at least have 2 separate mags with the same amount of BBs, same amount of gas in them. I have that at least. I have one thing. So don't take this video with a grain of salt, but we're here out just to test this. And these are We-2.8s, and we're going to put these on the exact same settings. I have a brand new TM in the back right here. And what we're going to do, I'm sitting in the chair. What I'm going to do is, you guys know I hate cutting. I like just raw videos, but it's going to look really weird and I have to position the camera, turn it around and aiming at something, and it'll be really, I think it would make you guys nuts. So there'll be a cut. I'm going to be sitting in the chair, sort of like this, embracing myself and shooting at a target, which I'll point out to you guys, and hopefully from that test we can see if there's an improvement, if it spins up quicker, if it pushes 2/8 faster, if it spins up quicker at the distance we're doing, then that's enough for me to like it, because I like using heavy BBs. And the I-Key, and what is else? The brass Hopup and the APS-X, and home mods usually are really good at pushing heavier BBs. So if this guy does that, that's enough for me to like it. But I am very curious to air cushion directional inner barrel airsoft located directional rubber. So I am curious to see what these mean. So let's take a look at it. There's gonna be 3 cuts. There's gonna be a cut after this to me shooting it, and it'll be cut when I get home, actually on my table where you guys are used to. We'll take this apart. So this is gonna be quite a long video, and I actually hope I can do this without any interruptions. I'll be impressed if I do. Okay, so this is just a test, and it says right here impact force times APS-X. ACDIB, I think that's probably, yeah, okay, that's the abbreviation for that. It is based on a Hopup chamber. I'm cool with that. This is impact force CQP. This is where I buy most of my I got most of the UAC stuff, and I got the Glock sight, Taiwanese. That's it for there. And this is a test, okay? So big thanks to them, Alvin and Impact Force. Looks okay. We have 5.1. Okay, is it focusing? I'm using my DSLR today, so hopefully it works out. This is a Hopup chamber. Wow, the bucking is very different. You see it? I'm sure you got. Okay, I think you got close to that. Look at that bucking, very different. I've had a couple buckings like that. I think the CP bucking I've had was like that. There is a shim on the top, but for the lesson, let's try out. Actually, you know what? Let's just put these on max Hopup. Okay, I'm gonna put this on max Hopup. Okay, that is max Hopup. Just take the TM out and put that on max Hopup too. And now what we're going to do is go to the cut, and remember, take this video with a grain of salt, guys. This is definitely not a good testing way to do it. This is just going to be my personal opinion. Say, hey guys, I noticed it, it actually pushed the views up faster, small grouping. Try to do my best I can. Okay, so TM is on full. So what we're going to do is, in the next cut you'll see, is we're going to shoot with the stock first, and I put 2.8s in here. These are the Weed 2.8 pink ones. I love them. I've been buying them for a long time. And we're gonna shoot that first, and I'll switch mags, and I'll put this guy in. Okay, I won't need to cut for that. You guys can just wait for that. So this is gonna be somewhat a decent test. Okay, so we're gonna cut here. Let's get the shooting. Here we are with the test. This is the stock TM setting. I'm gonna be standing up. I have a marked position, and I'm gonna be actually I'll zoom in and I'll show you. But first, let me show you that there's no BS here. I don't know if you can see it. I'll probably tell when I get home, but I am pushing downwards with my nails. It is maxed out on the TM Hopup stock brand new. Okay, here's the tag. And remember, this is definitely not a good test. Okay, not a fair test. I wouldn't consider it to be scientific at all. So I have a marked position. I'm going to be shooting. Let me zoom in. Okay, are we zoomed in? Yes, we are. I need to flip the viewfinder. Okay. This is where I'm going to be shooting. You see this red brick place, that black door? I'm going to be shooting there, so hopefully you guys can track the BBs. And I have a pretty steady aim, okay? So I'll be aiming at that door, and hopefully the Pro mag does not jam. If you hear me smacking stuff, that's the Pro mag jamming. So let's do this. Here's the mag. Alright, first shot is live. It's dropping at the end just a little. Okay. And we're out. And I hope from the video, I'll know when I get home, that if you guys can see at the, you see that little wood thing right there? The bees were dropping at the end of the door. So now, just put it in. Let me zoom back out. We have this guy, full Hopup on. Okay, I'm gonna switch him. And try to do this with let me put the viewfinder. Do this with one arm. Let me put this in my pocket. No, I'm gonna put this on the table. Okay, we're gonna switch. Here's the difference. TM right hand, new one left hand. Okay, we're in. Max Hopup. And let me get the really close range. Keep in mind, this is not a very scientific test, but we are just testing the functional use of a product right now. So what the hell? Okay, it is tight, not a drop in. I'm having to hit it in. Oh boy, this is a wee Hopup, but I really do want to test it right now. Dang it. So you can see right from here, but that is not their fault. If this is based on Wii, I should be testing it on a Wii, but I actually don't own any more Wii pistols. Well, doesn't want to. Okay, this video actually might take a little longer. So we do know if you're buying a TM, but this is a test product, you might have some fitment issues. Yeah, this is not working. Okay, so what we're gonna have to do, guys, is we're gonna have to cut here. I'm gonna have to get this fitted, and I'll tell you what I have to do, and they'll remain here. I'm gonna leave the camera in this position, and we're gonna shoot at the same spot. I have marked on the ground where I'm shooting from. Okay, that'll be a cut, and I'm gonna fix it right now. All right, guys, we're back. I did manage to get the fit to show proof that it is the a new one. Here's the stock TM. Okay, notice that there is no screw here for the nub, unlike the Wii one. Now, am I gonna get? Do I blame the company? No, I do not blame the company, because the TM and the Wii are different internally. But I mean, you can share parts, but I'm talking about, you know, specs and everything. So I'm pretty sure this might have dropped in on the TM Wii just fine. So that is not their fault. And I was prepared to try it out anyways, because this is mine. So we're just, you know, I'm here to experiment. So we're gonna shoot same thing, same position. Let me zoom in. And when I get home, I will show you what I have to do to fit this. All right. If you know, if this turns out really good. This does turn out pretty good. What I might try to do is actually put the, if I figure out how this thing works, into the TM. But I will be shooting, where am I going to be shooting? Right there in the brick place where the black door is, the same spot again. So let me get in position. Here's the mags with the BBs. Let me flip the view binder in position. Okay, we're live. There's quite a bit of wind. Remember, don't take this video seriously. Alright, I'm shooting. Pro and mag jam. Alright, I'm putting back in. Okay, we're shooting again. Holy moly. Another mag jam, but this thing is over hopping like crazy. All right, I'm gonna aim lower. I'm gonna aim for that wood part at the door, because it's over hopping like crazy. Okay, I'm gonna aim at the ground now. This is just insane. Another jam. Okay. Up, out of gas. I have no clue. Oh, actually, I finished it. This thing definitely works. Just from my personal view, what I saw. Oh man, that was crazy. This thing does overhop like crazy, that's for sure. That was on max hop up with 2/8. What I'm gonna do, that's a 1 cut, 2 cut, 3 cuts. The next cut you'll see is I'm gonna be at home. I'm gonna show you how to, what I have to do to fit it. And then we're gonna take apart the barrel and see how it works. And I'll do one more test at home, a shooting test at home, where it's a little more better, have walls, there's less wind variance. But I can tell you firsthand impression, it does really overhop it, but the question is accuracy. Accuracy, I could not tell. I had to actually aim a lot lower for it actually getting screened, hopefully. So I will see you guys at home. Right, see you guys around. This is the final part. I decided what I'm going to do. I'm going to have the second shooting test tomorrow on a separate video. So we'll just do this in 2 parts, but this will be the first part, obviously. And I'm hoping, I'm going to find out, since I did a lot of more cuts than I usually do. When I look on Vegas, I'm hoping that you guys were able to see the how much overhop this guy was having, and so I was pretty excited. But one thing I forgot when I was being so stupid, and oh my god, that I didn't realize, you know, how's the accuracy. I wasn't even focusing on that. I was actually focusing on how to get the the BB to be in shot because it was curving up so much at the end, and I was literally at the almost at the end of the mag. And that's the another funny part is that even at the end of the mag with lower FPS, it was still overhopping like crazy. So there's a lot of, I think I need to do some more testing, but let's take it apart. And when I said I fit it, guys, what I really meant was I was impatient, didn't want to wait. I didn't have the right tools at HSP to do it, and I forced it in. So don't do what I did. Like I told you guys, I'm an idiot. I'm always learning. So yeah, I'm an idiot, okay? But let's take this apart. What I think I'm gonna do, because I don't really want to ruin this, because I mean this is a brand spanking new Hi-Capa. I might put this into the TM Hopup if the system is like, you know, it's not like anything unique, or if it's just a wee shell, I want to just change it. Now where it's tight, it doesn't line up, so I had to literally just, you know, hammer it in. You might, well, you can't see any marks on here, but I put a cloth on it. I literally had just to hammer it in, and it eventually got in. You'll see it on here. So this is on, remember, this is a wee base, so it is not their fault. Alright, so I had to hammer this in, and what happens is it got tight on the outer barrel. So realistically speaking, if you were to not put the, if we can put this in a TM Hopup, honestly, you're just gonna, well, I need to research, you know, do more tests and see how much I like this thing. I need to see how the accuracy is, but if it turns out good, realistically speaking, I would just change the Hopup unit, unless they sell it separate. But it's heading right here and here. When you put it on here, it's just too tight. So you can either shave the outer barrel or modify this. That's what you really gotta do. But I managed to get it to work for the video when I was at HSP. But what I'm really curious is to see what the system is. And this is what this is. And right now I can tell you this thing overhops like crazy with 2A's on max Hopup. And I'm cool with that because I like heavy BBs. So I'm curious to try this out with I might even push the, okay, what do we have here? Is that like plumber tape? I believe it is plumber tape. That's a normal mod. That's a good mod that everyone should be doing. Yeah, it's a 10-cent mod. The wheel looks stock. Let's take the wheel off. Get out of here, ant. Okay, wheel is stock. There is an O-ring underneath the wheel, which is normal. The Hopup arm has been modified with probably, this has been done. This is nothing new really to me, because what I used to do back then is I would actually either do JB weld, or sometimes you can use like aluminum sheets, and you just come and you put them on here to become straight. So it looks like it's super good on here or something. That's pretty cool. Now let's take off this plumber tape. I'm pretty sure it's Teflon tape. So far I'm thinking I can just transfer this to a TM body. Let's see, is this still too tight? Teflon tape mod, plumber tape is always something that you should do. It's a nice cheap little trick. Okay, we have all that off. So far the only thing that's modified, there's no shims. There are some, cause I've tested a lot of different Hopup systems. Some Hopup systems run shims right here to put pressure on the arm right here to keep it straight. It's our idea. The A+ Assist runs that idea. So the shell looks pretty much stock. Let's take out this bucking. This bucking feels pretty soft. That's another thing we need to do is figure out how much the FPS increase is. Wow, this bucking is pretty hard to take off, and I don't want to ruin the bucking. One thing I can say is This bucking is actually very different. As you guys can see, there's actually no tab. That's one thing that's very different, but trying to get this guy off. I hate to say, but I don't want to ruin it. I gotta be careful. I need something really, really thin. An X-Acto knife. Don't do this at home, guys. Don't ruin it. It's almost like it's two-piece. Is it a two-piece? I can't actually tell. This is almost like it's longer than a usual one. Let me get a normal bucket. It reminds me, this is a bucket I was talking about, guys. This is a CP. I don't know if you guys can actually see that. Can you see that? Oh yeah, now you can see it. You see that how it's a very, it looks like a sideways eye. CP's been around for a while. They're sort of old, and I think they're sort of like, I don't know. Let's see, now you guys see how this one looks? It's pretty much the same idea. I never really liked the CP, so I don't know. We'll see. I didn't like it because I had a lot of accuracy issues with that one, but it's the old 9-ball, and I'd have to. These are Firefly, Maple Leaf, a bunch of other companies in here. All right, but this actually definitely looks longer than the. Is it longer? Nah, it's not. I was wrong. But definitely, you guys see the difference in how this is. The bevel is definitely very different. Look at that. Versus this. Let's see. I'll show you. 9-ball. Here's 9-ball. You guys see how this is. There's a couple guns that have buckets like this. This monster, Maple Leaf. So it is very. It's a very different belt. Let's get that away. Barrel. I don't have any stock barrels. Let me try to just pull it off. It's almost like it's oh man, I think it's actually glued to the barrel. I don't want to risk pulling it anymore. I really want to pull it apart and see how it works, but here's what it looks like through the barrel. Let me. Okay. Okay. Is it focusing? Come on, focus. Okay, there. Oh, there we go. Perfect. So that's how it looks, guys. I will have another test tomorrow to see how the accuracy is. I'll better demonstrate how this guy works. But right now, what I can tell you just from initial is I think it's actually glued to the barrel, and this section. This is not normal looking for typical pistol buckings. It's almost like a two-piece, but it's not. And it seems to me it's actually glued here, glued to the actual barrel, so I can't take it apart. What I'll do is also do a comparison of FPS increase, but let's see right now if I can fit it into a TM Hopup unit. Where are TM Hopup units? Let me put this back. Okay. I am behind. TM Hopup units. You know, one thing I need to do is label this thing. Okay, here we go. Alright, I have a TM Hopup unit right here. We're going to try this guy. So that is the only thing we'll be changing, and I honestly don't think it's going to change the performance, but there is something small that maybe I'm not catching. But right now what we're going to do is just transport. I'm going to take the TM stuff, put it right here. We're going to transport the wheel. There is an O-ring on here already. Okay. The screws we'll keep for the We'll keep the. What I need to do is Teflon tape. Don't have Teflon tape yet. And you can see from the Teflon tape, it was just like one wrap. It wasn't that much. So let's just do a wrap. Although this won't be a nice job. I'm going to do a better job later before I actually shoot it. Right now I'm just trying to show you guys quick how to do it on the video. Okay, just like that, guys. You guys can, I would take more time and do it nice. Okay. Sometimes these get a little too thick and you can't actually close your hop-up unit, which is not good, so I would take your time and do that. Now let's make sure it's actually the right way. I'm wondering if it's actually a good idea to glue hop-up buckings. That's something I never thought of, but my question is, what do you do when you rip the bucking or it needs to be replaced? You just manhandle, and you can actually, you can actually manhandle and just clean it. You'll be able to use stuff to get rid of the rubber. Okay. Screw it in, and we'll see if it drops in now without any modifications, because you do really need to mod it or just beat in the slide catch like I did, being impatient, which is really stupid. So don't do that. Like I said, guys, always take my stuff with a grain of salt. I'm not the master. I'm an idiot still learning the hard way. Okay, it's still aggressive. You guys see how aggressive that is? This thing is aggressive. Okay, the arm is working. I'm seeing it actually go up and down. The only thing I would have to say, it is a little loose on the TM, so I might need to add just a little shim on here, which I'll do later. It's nice and tight. Let's try it out. Here's the stock TM. Okay, you guys can pretty much tell now by the 5.1 that they put on here for the test. Okay. And then here's the stock. As for the barrel, that's what we're going to do tomorrow. We're going to do a chrono test on max setting, chrono with 20s. I do have my chrono now. I found it. And we'll do a chrono test with that. And I honestly don't think that this, I could be wrong, but I don't think this will truly affect the performance or anything. I just wanted to, I didn't want to have to mod any of the stuff on this new TM. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with it yet. Okay, let's see if it works. Really sorry for this video. It's actually like a really long video, so I apologize for that. But I wanted to do this for this guy, because this guy's actually pretty cool. Ooh. Okay, no problem at all. Okay, for a cool, it does, let's see, have any gas left? Yeah. Chamber is clear. Cool. So what we're gonna do is, this is gonna be part 1. I know this is so long. I apologize for that. And part 2 will be another test to see actually how the accuracy is I'll chrono it, and then I'll use some heavier beads, and I'm actually going to adjust the what's this called, APS-X system. I'm going to adjust it so I can, you know, get a nice trajectory flow in my backyard and see how it is grouping. But once again, I'm not going to be doing like scientific groupings, or I mean scientific, you know, environment testing. So take this video with a grain of salt. But in my initial impressions, I am pretty impressed with how much the overhop was. This is really insane. I'm hoping when I leave here and go to Vegas, and I can actually see, like, you guys can actually see the overhop, because it was pretty insane. So I will see you guys around. Have a good night.